Fox News is now streaming live on Fox One. When it matters most, turn to the voices you trust. We go beyond the headlines, bringing you the stories you won't hear anywhere else. Live coverage, sharp analysis, real perspective. At home or on the go, stay connected when it counts. Stream Fox News on Fox One. Download today.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Dave, there are at least 11 scientists and military officials profoundly associated with UFOs, aliens, our space program, secret technology at the highest level, who in the past month have disappeared or died. Young people, credible people. What is your you know all this story, Dave. What is your theory as to what has happened to these people? It could be coincidence, Dave Scott.
Yeah, I mean, the theory behind it is if you want to go through, the natural life progression, that the United States government hires thousands upon thousands of scientists under their care for everything from food research to military and UFO research. And, one of the common theories is, hey, people die, and sometimes they die in patterns. Maybe it's just a coincidence. However, this seems to be a little bit more suspicious, that it's even caught Donald Trump by surprise, and he's actually ordered an investigation to look into why these scientists who seem to be tied to UFO secrets and defense secrets are just seeming to drop or disappear like flies. I mean, one minute they're there, the next minute they are gone, or they are found deceased, whether it's on their own volition or whether they have been murdered by some unknown assailant. That there are the ones who have disappeared, the main one being former United States Air Force Major General Neil McCaslin, who disappeared from his house February 27th without a trace, leaving his wallet at home, his eyeglasses at home, his watch at home, but he took a handgun with him. That still doesn't make sense. There's no trace of him or his research assistant, who disappeared about 7 months earlier in the mountains of California while just out for a hike. And the weird part about Monica Reza's disappearance was the fact that they held a funeral for her before search and rescue had even found her body on the mountain of the trails that she was hiking. So there is a lot of strange things going on with this right now, Walter, that people just don't seem to really understand. And the pattern that ties them all together is UFOs. Some of them even testifying, not before Congress, but in private hearings with congressional members, saying that the UFO story is real and we need to get to the bottom of this technology and if we are being visited or not. So this has really sent the UFO world into the frenzy. And the best part about it is, if there is a silver lining, that the media is actually covering this story with some vigor as well. And that usually doesn't happen when it comes to UFOs.
Dave Scott, the thing about the story that bothers me most is that the President of the United States took a "oh really" reaction to it. He appeared to be surprised by this news, which suggests to me that there are things he's not told.
Absolutely. And Congressman Tim Burchett from, I believe, Arkansas.
We had him on 20 minutes ago with John Katsimatidis, who interviewed him. And
right.
Yes, Congressman Tim Burchett is on top of this and is aware of it. What were you going to say?
Well, he even went as far as saying on one of his recent reports that he has briefed the president about what is going on and saying, sir, we need to take these disappearances and these murders a little bit more seriously because, there's obviously some sort of tie, which many are starting to wonder if it does tie to a deep state program that is saying, look, these people should not be speaking about the UFO subject. And we maybe have a little issue that we need to take care of. So what they usually do is, if you think of like the movie Jason Bourne, it is believed that there are these Manchurian candidate super soldiers that are out there that do the dirty work of the underbelly of the alphabet agencies that take care of situations like this. And it's really making a lot of people wonder if this is what's happening right now. Now, as you stated, President Trump seems a little bit of shock and awe that this is even happening, because from what I have learned from a number of sources who have studied presidents when it comes to UFOs, is they're not really read into the program. They are updated on the subject, but not read in on how deep it goes. And the reason why? They are on a term limit. Congress people and senators are not, but the president of the United States is. And so they're not going to give the most powerful person in the world the information that he truly needs to know, especially if he or she in the future is only going to be there a minimum 4, a maximum of 8 years.
Dave Scott, how do we find you online?
spacedoutradio.com or on every major podcast network like Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes. We're right there for free.
Dave Scott, Spaced Out Radio, spacedoutradio.com/shop. He has amazing merchandise, and I am grateful that you are with us tonight, Mr. Scott. Dave Scott, a known Canadian, thank you for being on the other side of midnight.
Hey, marketers, listen up. Before this, there was this. Our voice. It's how we shared knowledge, built communities. Well, guess what? Voice is back. That's why Spotify Advertising has published a new report, The Sound On Era, because audio moves culture forward. And if your brand wants to be heard, you need a Sound On strategy. Go to ads.spotify.com to download The Sound On Era and turn up the volume on your business.